How's it going, everybody? How's everybody doing today? Let's see. Are we good? Are we live? We appear to be. How is everyone doing? Here we are. Where's everyone calling from today? Let's see. Got my good old water here. Everyone hydrate. Make sure you stay hydrated. How's it going, everybody? We got Shuva, we got Len, we got Rons, we got Randy, we got Marty, Diana, C-Sands, Joe, Dale. How's it going? C-Sands calling from Florida. My mic is glitched. Can you hear me? Do I sound all right? Southwest Florida. We got North Carolina, Central Ohio, Pennsylvania, Posey, California, Washington State, North Carolina, Massachusetts, Missouri, Michigan. Does that sound all right? Let's see here. We got Columbus, Ohio. We got Kentucky. Sounds fine for me. Okay, perfect. From North Carolina, West Virginia, New York City, Alabama, Texas, Tennessee, Ohio, South Carolina. I love hearing all the states. Tampa, Florida, Las Vegas, Ohio, South Carolina. Awesome. We got another Vegas here. Welcome everybody. Of course, my name is Alex. Welcome to OUPES Live. We're excited to have you all with us here today. We've got an awesome session planned here, including some exclusive insights into our spring sale, some product demos, as well as our big quiz giveaway. Make sure you stay tuned until the end for a chance to win some exciting prizes, including an Exodus 600. We also have a special guest on Livestream today. We'll be talking to him later. He's got a YouTube channel, and he's been testing out some of our power stations, so we'll get to hear from him. What else we got? We got someone from Manitoba. Awesome. 2 people from Tampa. We got New Jersey, Canada, Virginia, Vegas, Michigan. Awesome. All right. First up, before we get into anything else, we're going to quickly go over our spring sale that's going on right now. The spring sale started on March 20th and ends on March 31st. Giving you the rest of the month to take advantage of these awesome deals that are going on right now. This spring sale is a members-only sale, featuring some exclusive members-only discounts. But becoming a member is actually super simple and very easy. You can actually become a member for free on our website by simply leaving your email and then immediately have access to the discounted prices as well as the other perks that come with being a member. However, there's actually more. We're also having a 4-day flash sale during the weekends for the rest of the month, including March 21st, the 22nd, the 28th, and the 29th. We're having a flash sale on all of our Mega Series power stations, bundles, and accessories. We're going to go over some of these power stations on offer today, but you can check out all the power stations and bundles on sale anytime at opes.com. Awesome. Yeah, let's just get right into it. MD. What state is MD? Is that Minnesota? I don't think so. MD state, let's see. Google, come on. Maryland. My apologies. We got someone from Maryland. Awesome. All right. Well, let's just jump right into it. We got no time to waste here. We got a special guest waiting for us. So first up, we have the Mega 1, the latest entry in the Mega series. It's affordable, it's lightweight, and it's very easy to carry. Looking at some specs, the Mega 1 has a 1,024 watt-hour battery capacity with 2,000 watts of power output and 4,500 watts of surge power. The Mega 1 has a pure sine wave inverter, which provides stable and clean power to your household without damaging it. In fact, all of our Mega Series power stations come with pure sine wave power inverter. The Mega 1 also has a lithium iron phosphate battery with 3,500 charge cycles over the course of 10 years while still maintaining 80% of its capacity. As you all know, most cell phone batteries are only rated to last for 500 charge cycles. So while you may need to replace your phone every year and a half or so, the Mega 1 and its other counterparts are able and ready to charge all of your phones throughout all of your years for many years to come. The Mega 1 is only 27.8 pounds, making it the lightest Mega Series power station that we offer. And it is expandable to up to 5,120 watt-hours of battery capacity with 2 extra B2 batteries, which we got right here. The B2 batteries are essentially just extra batteries that can attach to the Mega Series power stations to provide more power and essentially act as another battery to draw on for the power. So it doesn't actually increase the amount of watts that you can put out. So the Mega Series power station is a 2,000 watt power station. It doesn't increase that, but it does increase the watt hours that is available to the Mega 1 to provide to your devices, essentially allowing it to last way longer. But yeah, with 2 extra B2 batteries, this can last for 5,120 watt hours. And the Mega 1 also comes with 12 outputs for multiple devices, including 4 120 volt, 20 amp, 2000 watt AC ports. We have 2 100 watt USB-C ports, 4 18 watt USB-A ports, 1 12 volt, 10 amp car charging port, 2 12 volt, 10 amp DC 5521 ports for use with a 12 volt DC fridge, for example. And the Mega 1, as well as all of our Mega Series power stations, also come with UPS functionality, which allows you to plug your devices into the Mega 1 and the Mega 1 into the wall. And in the event of a power outage, the power station will automatically switch to its internal battery in 0.02 seconds, which I believe is 2 milliseconds, allowing you to continue powering your devices with absolutely no flicker. So I did a test of this on a YouTube video once, where I simulated a blackout by depowering the wall power to the Mega Series power station, and I had a light right behind it. In fact, it's that light right there. You can't see it, but it's right there. And I simulated the blackout, and not even a single frame of video showed any flicker of any light or anything. It instantly switched over to the internal battery, which is super useful, especially for things like computers. If you're working on sensitive things that you haven't been able to save yet and the power goes out. If you lose your documents, that's awful. I'd hate to be in the middle of a video and that would happen. It's also useful for things like internet. So if I had a power station connected to my router over there and all of a sudden we had a blackout, theoretically, as long as I had it also on my computer, we could keep streaming and it'd be no problem at all. The lights might flicker and might turn a little bit dark in here, but we'd be able to keep streaming. What else? The Mega 1 also has 5 different ways that you can recharge the Mega 1. It has 1,400 watt AC charging, which allows you to charge it in around 1.3 hours. It has 800 watts of solar charging, allowing you to charge in around 2.2 hours. Up to 2,200 watts of AC and solar charging if you combine the two, charging in around just an hour. It also has car charging, allowing you to use your car's lighter socket to charge the Mega 1, as well as the OUPES gas generator. I just want to make sure we are still good. Okay, cool. Notice chat seemed a little quiet today. I just want to make sure. Okay. Yeah, so also the OUPES gas generator, which allows you to use traditional gasoline to charge the Mega 1. You can also monitor and control the power station using the OUPES app, which is called Cleanergy. It's available on the Google Play Store and the App Store. If I pull it up right now and log in, here we go. Do I have it? Yes, I do. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on the Mega 1. I'm going to give it a second. We're going to press the IoT button to then turn on the internet settings here. We're going to check for my devices, Mega 1 highlights, and boom, now I have the Mega 1 right here. So instead of pressing the DC button like I normally would, I'm going to press the DC ports for the USB and USB-C. I'm going to switch that on, switch it on for the Mega 1. And we're going to do a quick demonstration here. So I have here my phone charging cable. Whoa. I have here my phone charging cable. We're going to plug that into the USB-C cable here and plug it into my phone, which starts charging. It's currently, how much is it drawing? It's drawing about 8 watts right now, 9 watts. It's drawing more now. My phone's about 54% right now. It's currently drawing 24 watts to charge up my phone. And we have my laptop cable here, which is also USB-C, which I can plug into my laptop and plug into the power station. It might spin up a little bit more. Yeah. So the fan turns on to keep the power station and the batteries cool. We're drawing around 90 watts right now to power my phone and my laptop. Yeah, so this is super simple, like dead simple to use, easy to use, super efficient power station here. Great for multiple devices. So again, we have all the different AC ports here, just essentially just wall sockets. We have the different USBs. Awesome power station, super reliable, super easy to carry around. Yeah, love the phone. It's so the app is so simple to use. You just press one button, connect it up. It's really simple. All right, the Mega 1 is a affordable 72-hour backup power system. Which means it's useful for like situations where you expect to have a blackout for around 72 hours in the home. It is lightweight with great expandability for the future. And normally you can get a Mega 1 for $699, which is already a steal for the battery capacity and the output. But during the sale, you can get the Mega 1 for $250 off, which comes out to be $449. However, if you purchase during the flash sale, this or next weekend, you can get the Mega 1 for $310 off at just $389. And if you use our code OUPESYTB at checkout, you'll get an additional 5% off of that for just $369. With the flash sale, you can also get some awesome bundles at a huge discount. So the Mega 1 plus 240 watt solar panel is only $629 or $567 after the 5% discount. And the Mega 1 plus B2 battery plus two 240 watt solar panels is only $1,399 or after the 5% discount, $1,329. Huge discounts, huge steals right now going on. Amazing power station, super useful. 72-hour power station for blackouts and things like that. We're going to shut this bad boy off. And it powers down. We're going to unplug our devices. Thank you very much. Next up is the Mega 2. Next up is also drinking some water. Let's see. Apologies. All right. So as you can see, super easy to carry around. Not a problem at all. I'm just going to put it back on the shelf here. Next up is the Mega 2. Nice and pretty. There we go. All right. So this right here is the Mega 2. It is an affordable power station that can meet all of your basic needs. Looking at some specs, it has 2,048 watt hours of battery capacity, which is, I believe is, let me just make sure. Yes, that is double the amount of battery capacity that the Mega 1 has. It has 2,500 watts of power output with 5,400 watts of surge power, which is also 500 watts more than the Mega 1. It has the pure sine wave inverter. It also has the lithium iron phosphate battery with 3,500 charge cycles over the course of 10 years while still maintaining 80% of its capacity. The Mega 2 is a little bit heftier at 48.5 pounds, but again, that's pretty lightweight for what this could be. It is also expandable to up to 10.24 kilowatt hours, which is 10,000 watt hours of battery capacity. If you get 4 extra B2 batteries right here. The Mega 2 has 15 different outputs for multiple devices, including 4 120 volt, 20 amp, 2,400 watt AC ports, which is 400 watts more than the Mega 1. It has one 120 volt, 30 amp TT30 AC output port, which the Mega 1 does not have. It has one 12 volt, 30 amp Anderson output port, which the Mega 1 does not have. It has 2 100 watt USB-C ports, 4 18 watt USB-A ports, one 12 volt 10 amp car charging port, and 2 12 volt 10 amp DC 5521 ports. The Mega 1 also comes, the Mega 2 also comes with UPS functionality, allowing you to plug your devices into it, and during a blackout, it'll switch to the internal battery, keeping your devices charged and powered. Especially useful if you're sleeping, you have a sleep CPAP machine. Plugging this into the wall and plugging a CPAP machine into it, just make sure that even during a blackout, your CPAP machine keeps working. It has 5 ways to recharge. So it's got 1,600 watts of AC charging, which is 200 watts more than the Mega 1. It has 2,100 watts of solar charging, which is 1,300 watts more than the Mega 1. Which means it also has a 3,700 watts of AC and solar combined charging in 0.6 hours. It also is capable of doing the car charging, as well as the OUPES gas generator, and is also able to be monitored and controlled via the OUPES app, which again, I will just demonstrate once again. So we're gonna turn this bad boy on. We're going to press IoT to turn on the internet settings. I didn't have to press it, it just showed up right here at the top, Mega 2. Tap it, and we're in. I've connected it before, so that's why, but it's super simple to use here. We've got, let's see. We're going to do the heat guns demonstration, so let's do that real quick. Let's turn on the AC power. And that fell, that was my bad. We got our heat guns. Let's make sure they're off. I'm going to plug this in. And I'm going to plug this in. And we're going to turn them both on, one at a time. Turn one on. With one on, it is drawing around 560 watts. Second one on. It's drawing around 820 watts. So as you can see, we can run 2 heat guns at the exact same time, no problem at all. This might be a little bit loud on the mic, my apologies. But yeah, absolutely no problem. It's handling like an absolute champ. Super easy to use, super simple. Put these back up there where they usually go. There we go. All right. So the Mega 2 is a larger and more powerful version of the Mega 1. It is affordable but more versatile for home use as well as for RV trips. Normally you can get the Mega 2 for $1,499, but during the sale you can get the Mega 2 for $550 off, which comes out to be $949. However, if you purchase during the flash sale this or next weekend, You can get the Mega 2 for $700 off at $799. If you use the code OPUSYTB at checkout, you'll get an additional 5% off of that for just $759. With the flash sale, you can also get some awesome bundles at huge discounts, including the Mega 2 plus 240 watt OUPES solar panel is as low as $996 if you use the 5% off discount. And the Mega 2 plus B2 plus two 240 watt solar panels is only is as low as $1,804 if you use the 5% off discount. Once again, OPUS YTB at checkout. All right, here. We're going to move on to the Mega 3 and then the Mega 5, and then we'll get right into it. Okay, so here we go. So this is something I forgot to do earlier. Usually I have the Mega 5 set up right here. It's currently under the desk. I have to move our Titan right here. So I'm gonna pick this bad boy up. Absolutely no problem at all with its gigantic wheels. Just go around my thing here. There we go. Just get it out of the way. Alrighty, lift and move the legs. There we go. So, for the purpose of this may be the Mega 5, but for the purposes of this demonstration, this is the Mega 3. Okay, so it is time to check out the Mega 3. This is one of our most popular power stations and is a really solid choice for most people. It's a bigger and heavier design, but it comes with wheels as well as an extendable handle, making taking it around an absolute breeze. Looking at some specs, the Mega 3 comes with a 3,072 watt-hour battery capacity. It's capable of 3,600 watts of power output with 7,000 watts of surge power. It also has a pure sine wave inverter, just like the rest of the Mega series. It also comes with the lithium iron phosphate battery with 3,500 charge cycles over the course of 10 years while still maintaining 80% of its capacity. And it's expandable to up to 15.24 kilowatt hours of battery capacity. That's 15,000 watt hours of battery capacity with 6 extra B2 batteries right here. Nathaniel says, who needs to go to the gym? Just lift that beast up on the table down 3 or 4 times. Yep. The Mega 3 comes with 16 outputs for multiple devices, including 5 120 volt, 20 amp, 2,400 watt AC ports, which is one more AC port than the Mega 2 has. It has one 120 volt, 30 amp TT30 AC output port, one 12 volt, 30 amp Anderson output port, 2 100 watt USB-C ports, 4 18 watt USB-A ports, one 12 volt, 10 amp car charging port, 2 12 volt, 10 amp DC 5521 ports, as well as the UPS functionality. There are 5 different ways to recharge, including 1,800 watts of AC charging, which is 200 watts more than the Mega 2, 2,100 watts of solar charging, which means up to 3,900 watts of AC and solar charging, charging in around 0.8 hours. It also has car charging, as well as the OUPES gas generator. And once again, is also able to be controlled on the OUPES app. The Mega 3 is a powerful and versatile backup power system for any scenario, and is our best seller for whole home usage. Normally, you can get the Mega 3 for $2,249, but during the spring sale, you can get the Mega 3 for $750 off, which comes out to be $1,499. However, if you purchase during the flash sale this or next weekend, you can get the Mega 3 for $950 off, at just $1,299. If you use our code OPUSYTB at checkout, you get an additional 5% off of that for just $1,234. 1, 2, 3, 4. Huge discounts on the Mega 3 right now. But with the flash sale, you can also get some awesome bundles, including the Mega 3 plus two 240-watt solar panels for up to $1,595 with the 5% off discount, as well as the Mega 3 plus a B2 plus four 240-watt solar panels for just $2,469 after the 5% off discount. Huge savings right now, huge deals going on. Mega 3 is it's our most popular power station for a reason. It's got great expandability while still being powerful enough to power your whole house for many days during a blackout. But it's finally time for the Mega 5. Finally, we have the Mega 5, the most powerful and longest lasting power station on offer during this sale. Looking at some specs, the Mega 5 has 5,040 watt hours of battery capacity, 4,000 watts of power output with 7,000 watts of surge power, pure sine wave inverter. It's got the lithium iron phosphate battery, and it is expandable to up to 45.36 kilowatt hours of battery capacity. 45,000 watt hours of battery capacity with the 8 extra B5 batteries, which are specifically designed for the Mega 5. It's like the B2, but it's specifically designed for the Mega 5. B5, you get it. The Mega 5 comes with 16 outputs for multiple devices, including 5 120 volt, 20 amp, 4,000 watt AC ports, which is 1,600 watts more than the Mega 3. One 120 volt, 30 amp TT30 AC output port, one 12 volt, 30 amp Anderson output port, two 60 watt USB-C ports, four 18 watt USB-A ports, one 12 volt, 10 amp car charging port, two 12 volt, 10 amp DC 5521 ports, as well as our UPS functionality. Once again, there are also 6 ways to recharge. 5 ways in the rest of them, 6 ways to recharge in this one. This one has 1,800 watts of AC charging, 2,100 watts of solar charging, which means it's up to 3,900 watts of AC and solar charging, charging around 1.3 hours. It also has, this is new for the rest of them, electric vehicle or EV charging. You can plug this into a EV charger to charge it up. It also has the car charging port as well as the OUPES gas generator, and is also able to be monitored and controlled via the OUPES Cleanergy app. We're going to do a quick little demonstration with this bad boy before we move on to our special guest of the evening. So I'm not even going to press the button. I'm going to press IoT. I can see that it's on. Mega 5, boom, we're already in. I'm going to turn on the AC power because I'm getting a little hungry. It's time for the return of the snacks. So we got our little electric kettle right here. We're going to plug in right here. And of course, we have our snack machine. The good old air fryer. Get that out of the light. Okay. In fact, I'm going to move things slightly here, just so that we can hopefully minimize the noise on the microphone. There we go. I don't know if you can still see this or not. There we go. Okay. I got my my nondescript, no brand, needed to mention pizza rolls in here. I got my water in here. We're going to turn the water on to green. We're going to air fry. There it is. We don't need it that hot. There we go. For just a couple minutes. Oops. Oh, I can't even read it. I cannot read it from here. 35 minutes, no. Do a couple minutes, it's fine. And 350. And we're starting. Unfortunately, the fan of the 1,740 watts, using both the air fryer and the electric kettle at the same time. Also, these are still getting up to temp. So once they are up to temp, they'll be drawing way less wattage. And the fan will slow down a little bit. But yeah, we're currently at 48% right now. It says we can go for around 45 minutes right now, using the air fryer and the electric kettle here at the same time. All right. So just to go over some of the details real quick. We've seen how loud it is. Oh, it's not that loud right now. Okay. So this is the ultimate backup system. It's an energy fortress for powering your whole home during an emergency. Normally you can get the Mega 5 for $3,499, which is a great price for such a powerful and long-lasting power station. It's already a steal. However, during the spring sale, you can steal yourself a Mega 5 for $1,000 off, which comes out to be $2,499. However, if you purchase during the flash sale this or next weekend, you can get the Mega 5 for $1,500 off at just $1,999. And if you use the code OPUSYTB at checkout, you get an additional 5% off of that for just $1,899. During the flash sale, you can also get some pretty awesome bundles at huge discounts, including the Mega 5 plus B5 plus 6 240-watt solar panels for as low as $5,224 after the 5% discount. I also got some things to mention here before we get to our guest here. This is slowing down a little bit. Let's see how much wattage is going now. Going about 1,000 watts, 1,080 watts. Things are getting up to temp. All right. So a couple things to mention here. As part of the sale, we also have huge flash sale discounts on our extra batteries and solar panels. So don't forget to check out everything on the sale during the spring sale this weekend and this weekend's flash sales at opus.com. We have a lot of power stations, but also a lot of accessories and solar panels and other things going on. The B2 battery, all these things are on sale as well. So make sure you check those out. So including things we haven't talked about yet. Also, I want to mention that once you have joined as an Opus member, so once again, this is an Opus members discount, which means you must sign up as an Opus member. All you have to do is put in your email, and you should be able to automatically get everything. Once you've joined as an Opus member and have made an order, you'll actually be sent a free gift as a thank you alongside your order. We have different membership levels, with each level getting a different gift, as well as some additional exclusive discounts. So join today and take advantage. It's all completely free. Yeah, that's a super good thing here. Okay. I'm glitching? No, I'm good. Audio cutting out? I hope not. I should be all right, hopefully. If anything, it's probably my audio setup. I have these like wireless microphones, so it's probably not the power station. It's probably just like the distance from the thing. So apologies if my mic is not doing too good. We'll figure that out. Everything seems to be okay right now, so I'm just gonna keep trucking along here. I also just want to mention, I want to ask a question. Has anyone here won our daily Exodus 600 giveaway? That's right. In case you have missed it, we are giving away an Exodus 600 every single day. You can enter to win on our website. The link to the giveaway will be posted in chat in just a second here. The winner is also announced on the Facebook group every single day, so make sure you join if you haven't already to know if you have won. While this cooks, I'm going to go grab a plate real quick. Should be done in just a few seconds here. So I'm going to grab a plate. And we should be good to go. Once again, we have our big quiz giveaway with a grand prize of an Exodus 600 in just a few minutes. But before that, we have a special guest we're going to be talking to just as soon as these snacks are done. Yeah. Here we go. Snacks are done. Let's grab those real quick. Move this over. Got our pizza rolls all ready to go. All right. So, today we actually have a special guest for the live stream. One of our awesome OUPES testers who has checked out and been testing the power stations before we ship them to you. He actually has his own YouTube channel talking about camping, solar generators, as well as videography. I'd like everyone to please give a warm welcome to Scott Link from Scott Link Media. Let's see here, and there we go. How's it going, Scott?
Hey, it's going great. I also have my
you also got pizza rolls?
Snacks ready to go. Actually, I couldn't wait anymore. I went ahead and ate them. But that's good. It's all
Gotcha.
good.
No worries. No worries. I got mine right here, so we're matching here. All right, just making sure everyone can hear you right. Can you say something for me?
Yes, absolutely.
Perfect. Yeah, sounds good.
So you guys can hear me?
Yeah. Okay. So please, Scott, please introduce yourself.
Well, you'll notice that I'm flanked by my what we're calling the Exodian OPI, which is, funnily enough, also the clinical term for power station addiction, which I'm taking a GoFundMe for that. If you guys want to send some that can help out with my addiction, that'd be great. But my name is Scott Link. I am from the East Texas area, the Piney Woods of East Texas. Work for a large church here, overseeing audio, video, and lighting. Been making videos and media stuff for more than 20 years. I like to do it for fun, which is why I do have a YouTube channel that's for fun. I'm just blessed to get to do things that I like, and that's really about mostly it.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, I enjoy video work too, so I definitely can appreciate that. Got a couple questions for you here. So first off, how long have you been using OUPES power stations, and what drew you to them in the first place?
Well, it's not that long, really. A few years ago, we had a pretty severe power outage here in East Texas, and I was without power for about 7 days. And I don't know about you guys, but I got really tired of going to the place to get ice and filling up ice chests every single day just to try to keep the food from spoiling. So we started getting interested in, how we could kind of keep the power going at that point. So I started out with a kind of a regular gas generator, just a really inexpensive one, but there's some limits to that. And then last year we got into camping more, and I've been interested in a solar generator kind of thing, like a power station in some way. So I started shopping for that. And last year at Black Friday sale, I just couldn't say no to the price of like the Exodus 600, which now is even cheaper, which is great. If you haven't got one, you should check it out. So that's how we kind of got into it, and I haven't really looked back since. Like we've just kind of been feeding that addiction, if you will, getting into more solar stuff to kind of, it's like a whole new hobby, as well as the fact that, like the other day we had another power outage and I was able to power my refrigerator, didn't lose anything, even though it was out for several hours. So it's been great.
Yeah, I'm glad that the power stations have been useful to you, especially during power outages and things like that. They're so common nowadays. Yeah, it's awesome that you chose OUPES and were able to make it work. Appreciate that a lot. So yeah, you needed a power station because of like blackouts and stuff. So which OUPES power stations do you currently have, and how long have you had them for?
Right. So of course we started out with the OUPES 600. When I was looking for the brand, to be honest, I was about to pull the trigger on another different brand product, and I stumbled across the OUPES brand and was just kind of shocked at the price, comparatively. And then discovered that OUPES has US-based support. And then I found out that there was even an online community. And so I picked up the OUPES 600, again around Christmas, and began using that and became a part of the Facebook group. And when there was some question about whether or not we could maybe do some testing on some products, I jumped at that as well, and my video experience came in handy there. And so that's when I ended up with the Exodus 1200, and of course now we have the Exodus 1500. I also have the 240 watt solar panel from Exodus, which is a excellent solar panel as well.
Awesome. Yeah, that's awesome to hear. Can you briefly tell us how you used each of the power stations?
Sure. So, the 600, it's smaller, but like I said, I do a lot of videography. And so having a portable power station that can quickly charge my camera batteries and lights and that kind of stuff, it's very helpful. It's also great for small jobs. But even though it's small, if you need something quickly, it still has 600 watts of power. So, taking it camping, powering some string lights, things like that, it's really great. With the 1200, of course, you kind of open up some more options because you get, significantly more battery power, double the, inverter power. You can do power tools with it, fans, coolers. I've got a DC powered cooler that it would probably power for a couple of days if I just let it run. I actually did a video on how you could use a power station with about that much battery power during a power outage. How would you use it? What would you want to plug into it? That kind of stuff. And of course, it's great for camping and that kind of thing. And with the 1500, well, it opens up even more because I talked about taking the 1200 camping with the 1500 watts, 1500's battery capacity. You could even, where the 1200 might last you a day or so with moderate use. The 1500 with the extra battery, will probably last 2 days without even really having to charge it too much. Today I was working on a project, basically kind of looking at, what would happen, if in a power outage, can the Exodus 1500 power your kitchen? Like how many appliances can you run with it? And so I was running all kinds of appliances and running all kinds of things. And one of the things I noticed was a lot of my old appliances were pulling a lot more wattage maybe than some of the more energy efficient ones. And so I was hitting 1500 and even up to 1600 watts a lot whenever I was running, like we have a larger microwave, my toaster oven, that kind of thing. And the Exodus 1500 with its 1700 watt boost mode was just handling it. I cooked earlier. I was talking about those pizza rolls. I cooked those pizza rolls in a toaster oven that was pulling 1600 watts for the whole time, and it heated up, cooked the whole thing, and didn't even blink. Even though that's technically not within the 1500 watt, inverter, because of the type of power I was pulling, it really worked really well. I was actually really impressed. I was afraid that I was going to run into some issues, but it handled things in our kitchen very well.
That's awesome. Yeah, the boost mode in the Exodus 1500 is really great and really handy to hit up to 1700 watts as needed. What would you say the difference in experience is between using like OUPES power stations compared to like traditional solutions like gas generators?
Well, a gas generator, it's handy. You can use it at night. You can use it when it's cloudy, so that's definitely a bonus. But the interesting thing about a gas generator is, you got to always have fuel for it. It's loud. It's got to be outside. And if you run out of gas, it's not like it doesn't have a battery. It doesn't store it. And so, those are all things that, also, if you're not careful, like when I bought a generator, I didn't really know what I was doing. So I bought a cheap generator. It's not a modified sine wave, thank goodness, but it's also not a pure sine wave inverter. It's just an open frame generator that puts out close to a pure sine wave. And so I can't use it for any particular, sensitive electronics or things like that. Versus like a power station or solar generator, of course, it's quiet. And when you charge it, then they store the power for a long time, and then you get to use it whenever you want to. I think kind of if you're in a really significant situation where you have a lot of power outages, kind of the best of both worlds would be to have an inverter generator that in a pinch you could use to charge up your solar generator so you can use it for the rest of the day if you needed to. That's one of the reasons why I think OUPES actually offers one of those for sale. But if I had my druthers, I would rather have a solar generator just because it's quiet. I can use it. I can move it to any room of the house and not have to have an extension cord running outside. And I don't have to worry about, getting up in the middle of the night to gas it up.
Yeah, I definitely agree with all that. Yeah, for sure. So you have the Exodus 1500, correct?
Yes.
What tests have you done on the Exodus 1500, and how's it held up?
Right. So, I immediately did the thing that you always do, which is the heat gun test where you draw it down. But in addition to doing that, I also did kind of a mid-range inverter test with just like another heater. Apparently, making heat draws a lot of power. So that was an easy way to kind of draw down the power. When I did that mid-range test, I found the efficiency of the inverter to be like 84.4%, which is pretty high, considering really where like the price point of this kind of thing. Like you'd think that, oh, it's cheap, it's not going to be very good, but it actually, performed very well. One of the things that the testers, like we really try to do, a lot of times when you get a YouTube reviewer, like they'll charge it up, they'll throw it in, they'll drain the power as fast as they can. So here's the efficiency and it's over, and we want to test it in real life, real world situations and stuff. So, I talked about, this today, doing all the stuff in the kitchen. I ran several power tools, haven't run anything I couldn't run with it. Here, weather permitting, I'm going to take it camping and we're going to go to a non-electric campsite and see how it works in that situation and report back with that. Some of the other guys have, they've been using it to run 3D printers. They've been using it to do all kinds of crazy stuff. By the way, I don't know if you've seen this, Alex, you should definitely get a set of those plug covers that Joe is making.
I saw those on the Facebook group.
Yeah, you should definitely do that. I think I would like to see that on the back, on your shelf.
Yeah, that'd be cool to see. Yeah, awesome. If you were to, here's a question for you. If you were to able to add one feature to the next OUPES power station, what would you want to add?
Okay, so I actually have two. One, because if I don't mention this, I'll get kicked out of the Facebook group. That is 240 volts, right? Everybody wants a 240 volt plug. I know you guys are working on it. I'm sure it'll happen. But the other thing, and this is actually something we talked about in the testers group because I knew this question was coming. An OUPES smart plug. I know that sounds kind of weird, but like it's a plug that could actually run in the Cleanergy app. And so, the basic stuff, of course, like turning off grid power, or whatever. So you plug your power station into it during peak hours where it costs more. It shuts down the plug, and then you're using battery power to power whatever you're doing. And then when you're off peak, so you're doing peak shaving that way. But then you could also have it like, look at the solar power. If I have a certain amount of solar power coming in, then it will shut down the plug. So I'm only powering things off solar. But if I get down below a certain amount of battery, then it would charge up again if it gets cloudy or whatever. There's lots of different ways that you could kind of utilize, even though that's not technically inside of a power station, you could use it in the app with your app-enabled power stations. And I think it would be a really kind of a nice feature.
Yeah, that's a cool idea. I'm sure OUPES is listening to what you want to see. One last thing: is there anything else you'd like to mention here or talk about before we head off here?
Gosh, I'm trying to think if I covered everything that I wanted to say. It's been a joy. It's been a privilege and honor, if you will. I don't want to get into whatever wax eloquent here or whatever, but it's a lot of fun to be able to kind of put these power stations through their paces. And, somebody said, hey, have you tried this? And so I went and did a test for that. And other people have done that kind of stuff. The community that OUPES has fostered is special and rare. And so, the fact that we even have, live chat groups and giveaway prizes and that kind of stuff, and we have, inside jokes about pizza rolls and snacks or whatever, pretty crazy. You don't see that in a lot of other Facebook groups. And so don't take it for advantage. Don't take that for granted, I should say. It's definitely rare. And, I'm glad that it exists, and it makes me a bigger fan of the product.
Well, we appreciate that very much. We're very happy to have little inside jokes about pizza rolls or 3,500 charge cycles. So we're glad to have you in the community. We're glad to have this huge community that's around us, and yeah, we really appreciate it as well. I want to say thank you very much for taking the time to chat with us on stream, and thanks again for testing out the Exodus 1500 as well as our other power stations. Once again, you can find Scott on YouTube at Scott Link Media, as well as on Facebook. Thank you very much, Scott. Appreciate you hopping on, and I hope you have a good day. All right, we're heading off here back to me. All right. Hope you guys all like Scott. Make sure to give him a thank you for hopping on stream and chat right now. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to be doing our quiz giveaway here in a second, but before we get to it, I actually do have one more thing for you. We've received a ton of positive feedback about the Mega Series, but we believe in constantly improving our products as well as the customer experience. So before we start the trivia game, we'd like to ask for your help in answering a quick questionnaire about the Mega Series and how it could be improved. You can find a link to the survey in chat, so if you could click that in a new tab and complete it once the live stream is over, that would be very well appreciated. We want to get your feedback on the Mega Series and what we can improve. So make sure you click the link and complete the questionnaire after the live stream is over. But it is time for the quiz and giveaway. But real quick, we are changing it up a little bit this time, and theoretically for future ones as well. So we don't necessarily want this or need this to be like a competition about getting all the right answers. We're not trying to like actually quiz you and be your teacher or whatever. This is all supposed to be fun, and we want to give everyone a chance at winning. Plus, we also know that some of our questions can be maybe a little tricky or worded a little odd sometimes. So we're going to do a few things to make this a little bit better. We're going to be reducing the number of questions to just 5 questions instead of 10. And it doesn't matter how fast or how many you get right. As long as you participate and get at least one question right, you will be in the running and have the same chance of winning as anybody else. Getting more questions right is just a nice brag to have to say I got all the questions right this time. But this is going to be super simple. There are going to be 5 questions varying in complexity about electricity and emergency preparedness. There are going to be 5 winners. Those who place 5th through 3rd will win an OUPES flashlight. Number 2, the person who gets in 2nd place will win a 100-watt OUPES portable solar panel. And number 1 will win a Exodus 600. Grand prize right here. Exodus 600 is the grand prize for this quiz giveaway. This trivia game is only available on YouTube, so if you are not on YouTube right now and you are watching me, please click the link to join our YouTube live stream if you are not there already. To play, simply type the number of the answer, 1 through 2, 3, or 4, so 1 through 4 in chat, and remember that you cannot change your answer, so make sure you type the right number the first time. There is also a slight delay between the stream and the chat, so if you see that we're in the answer section, do not write any numbers in chat. It could count for the next section. You don't want that. But with all of that out of the way, we are going to get started here. Let's go to the trivia game. Boom. Lower a little bit. There we go. Make sure you get your get in chat here. Get ready. All right. Got about a minute and a half to get in chat and get ready. Once again, you do not need to get all the questions right. You just need to get one right, and then everyone who gets one question right will have the same chance of winning. Once again, only put the numbers 1, 2, 3, or 4 in chat based on what the answers are. Try to get one right. Don't put in numbers in the actual answer section. That will might be bad based on the stream delay because you might get counted for the next question. Someone said cracking my knuckles. There we go. I'm sorry, that was probably a very bad audio experience. I apologize. All right, is everybody ready here? I hope you're ready. Rubbing the dog on the screen for good luck. All right. Got about 30 seconds theoretically. Let's see. I say theoretically because I'm seeing 2 different times right now. So the actual stream says 20 seconds. This says like 45 seconds. We'll see. I think this might be wrong. Good luck, everybody. Maybe this is the right one. Okay, there we go. All right, question 1. If a device uses 500 watts for 2 hours, how much energy does it consume? Is it number 1, 500 watts, number 2, 2 kilowatts, 3, 250 watt hours, or 4, 1 kilowatt hour? Once again, if a device uses 500 watts for 2 hours, how much energy does it consume? Is it number 1, 500 watt hours, number 2, 2 kilowatt hours, number 3, 250 watt hours, or number 4, 1 kilowatt hour? I'm also going to turn this off because I'm hearing a very slight buzzing from, I think, the electric kettle. Got about 10 seconds. How much energy does it consume? 500 watts, 2 hours. How many watt hours? All right. We're computing your answers. Once again, you only need to get 1 question right, but if you get all 5 right, I'll give you a high five. All right. Number 4 is in fact correct. Congratulations to the 100 plus people who got that one right. Yes, if a device uses 500 watts for 2 hours, that is 1 kilowatt hour of power, of energy. All right. Next question, 5 seconds. All right. What causes a short circuit? Is it number 1, an overcharged battery, number 2, low resistance, number 3, a hot wire directly touching a neutral wire, or number 4, high voltage? Once again, what causes a short circuit? Is it number 1, an overcharged battery, number 2, low resistance, number 3, a hot wire directly touching a neutral wire, or number 4, high voltage? Got about 20 seconds left. Stream delay might be a little bit high today. Got about 10 seconds. Get your answers in. All right, just for future, I would try to get your answer in the first 30 seconds, just in case, because stream delay seems a little high today. Once again, you only need to get 1 question right, though. But what causes a short circuit is, in fact, number 3, a hot wire directly touching a neutral wire. That is it. Circuiting. That's it. Short circuiting. So if it's a loop, it's touching a little too early. That's what it means. It's a short circuit. It's a thing not working right. That's my very basic and very rudimentary understanding of, of power here. But yes, that is correct. Congratulations to the 100, once again, 100 plus people who got that right. But it's time for the next question. Why is a whistle included in emergency kits? Is it number 1, to test the air quality, number 2, to signal for help to save your voice, number 3, to scare animals, or number 4, for entertainment? Once again, why is a whistle included in emergency kits? Is it number 1, to test the air quality, number 2, to signal for help to save your voice, number 3, to scare animals, or number 4, for entertainment? Seeing a lot of numbers, a lot of the same number. Are they right? They might be. They might not be, though. Let's see. Got about 10 seconds. All right, let's see. LOL, love to have it for entertainment. Why is a whistle included in emergency kits? It is number 2, to save your voice. It's to signal for help while saving your voice, so you don't have to shout or scream to get attention and get help. That is, in fact, why there is a whistle. Congratulations, got that one right. 118 people. Let's see, we got 2 more questions in 5 seconds. Let's see. When evacuating, what should you prioritize carrying? Number 1, prescription medications. Number 2, family photo albums. Number 3, decorative pillows. Or number 4, board games. Once again, when evacuating, what should you prioritize carrying? Is it number 1, prescription medications? Number 2, family photo albums. Number 3, decorative pillows. Or number 4, board games. What should you prioritize carrying? Got 20 seconds. You could be the recipient. I like it with the setup. Got 1 second. Boom. All right. When evacuating, I should stop playing with this. When evacuating, what should you prioritize carrying? The answer is prescription medications. Yes. Of those options there, prescription medications are, in fact, the most important thing on that list. Yeah. Flashing back to one of our previous trivia games, don't pack all the meds in one bottle. Yes, do not do that. Don't do that. But definitely grab them. If you are gonna have your prescription if you have prescription medications, make sure you grab them. That should be fairly obvious. But just in case, actually I'll put it over here. This looks a little prettier right here. Next question, and the final question. Which is the safest way to purify water during extended outages? Is it number 1, to using swimming pool water? Number 2, a portable water filter plus boiling? Number 3, drinking rainwater directly? Or number 4, adding bleach? Once again, what is the safest way to purify water during extended outages? Number 1, using swimming pool water. Number 2, a portable water filter plus boiling. Number 3, drinking rainwater directly. Or number 4, adding bleach. Put your answers in. Three of these options are kind of dangerous. One of them is very dangerous. I mean, 2 of them are very, very dangerous. One of them is not great, and then one of them is very much the correct answer. But you got about 5 seconds to figure that out. Which is, pencils down, everybody. Which is the safest way to purify water during extended outages? The answer is number 2, portable water filtering and boiling. Yes, you want to filter your water as well as boil it. Don't use swimming pool water. That has bad stuff in it. That has chlorine and other stuff in it. The people who said adding bleach, do not do that. Do not add bleach to your water. I can't say that in more explicit terms. Do not do that. But as long as you got one answer right, you're in the running for next to the 600. So let's see our winners in just a moment. I'm sorry, Yvonne. There's less questions this time, though. All right. So, alrighty here. We have our winners. The winner of an OUPES flashlight right here is numbers 3 through 5. We have Mike Grindell, Carl Washman, and Craig Glicken. Congratulations to you all. You have won a OUPES flashlight. Congratulations to all of you for winning your Opus flashlight. The winner of the 100-watt solar panel is Jeffrey Morrissey. Congratulations, you've won a 100-watt Opus solar panel. And finally, the winner of the Exodus 600 is MMK. Congratulations for winning your Exodus 600. As they're saying in chat, once again, you can email alex@opus.com with proof of your win, as well as your shipping info. A picture of your YouTube account homepage will do just fine as proof of your win. So yeah, make sure you send an email to alex@opus.com with proof of your win, your shipping info, and we'll be sending you your prize. We're going to be switching back over to the call here. Let's see. I'm going to... Oh, whoops. And this, there we go. I want to thank everyone for joining us today. Make sure you do not miss out on our spring sale, as well as our weekend flash sales this and next weekend. Our most popular and powerful bundles are on big discounts until March 31st, so do not miss out. And don't forget to use the code OPUSYTB at checkout for an additional 5% off. I want to say congratulations once again to all of our prize winners tonight, as well as a thank you once again to Scott Link at Scott Link Media for coming and talking to us about the Exodus 1500 as well as his other Opus power stations. Once again, Scott Link Media on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss out on more videos and streams like this. We plan on doing more giveaways in the future. So thank you all for watching. And I hope you all have a great day. Great rest of your day, great weekend, everything, all of the above. Appreciate it. Have a good one.